This is the Meerlust Pinot 2017. Tell us about this.
So,
from Stellenbosch.
I stand to be corrected here, but Meerlust is approximately 5 k's from the beach, from False Bay. So again, coming back to that geography of South Africa, there's a big bay that's called False Bay because they thought it was the real bay, but it was the False Bay. So
so it is a false. So I'm saying, is that like false as in like...
F-A-L-S-E,
okay, cool, yeah.
They thought it was Table Bay, which was the main entry, and it was, they got mixed up with the geography and the compass. And they thought it was the main entry into Cape Town. It wasn't. So they called it False Bay. Anyway, it's 5 k's from the beach, so heavy maritime influence, and a classic Burgundian producer. So specialise in Chardonnay, Pinot, Cabernet, Bordeaux blends. And this is the result. One of the most famous wines out of South Africa is Meerlust Rubicon.
Okay.
Now, I would have bought it today, but we're out of stock.
Of course.
Thanks, COVID. Anyway, Meerlust Rubicon it's in that upper echelon with the Canoncorp brands. When you think of South Africa, you think of Meerlust and you think of Canoncorp. Those are the two key brands, major push, and our biggest sellers. Oh, yeah. Had the rest, now try the best. So Meerlust is very much old school in its thought processes. It's a family estate. It's been in the Myburgh family since 1756.
Wow.
So yeah, a long time. But Burgundian-style Chardonnays, Burgundian-style or French-style Cabernets, Bordeaux-style Cabernets, Bordeaux-style Bordeaux blends, and Burgundy-style Pinots. So have a look, see what you think first of all.
It smells outstanding.
I mean, Ange is not telling you that she already opened this bottle before we started and had a little sample.
Why tell people that?
Yeah. See, unlike everyone else, I tell her how it is.
No, this smells amazing. And the reason we opened it earlier was because Ross said, I want you to see how this opens up over the hour since we opened it essentially. This is so beautiful in the nose. Has this got whole bunch?
Yeah, there's about 20% whole bunch into this, which gives it that cherry and those cherry, strawberry characters, more cherry characters. And then there's French oak used, so it's pressed directly into French oak for a bit of malolactic fermentation, and then 11 months in new and second fill French hogsheads. And then the average age of these vines is about 21 years, so they're well established and they're getting on, doing well.
But there's something else in the nose that's so sweet and beautiful. I don't know if it's just like this little bit of like sweet spice, and it's like a nutmeg or a, I don't know what it is, but it's really attractive.
I'm getting like dried cloves, a little bit of clove. But yeah,
but
I love that.
I know this might sound crazy, but there's like a little bit of olive brine now starting to come out of this wine. Olive brine, cherries.
There's a way that they work with the vines, and I don't know the technical wording for it, but they're not scared of using a little bit of green. Yeah,
and that's from the whole bunch, I guess. That's
they're not scared of that green in the wine at all. And then that's starting to come through on the back palate, and it's not unpleasant. It adds complexity to the wine. You like?
That is delicious. Like so many levels of delicious. But again, like people wouldn't think to just buy a South African Pinot Noir. You know,
well, very little Pinot coming out of South Africa. There's only about 30 to 35 producers.
Yeah, but just
in South Africa.
But how do we promote this? Like how do we get it out that you don't have to drink? Like, with all due respect to a lot of the Australian wineries for a few vintages ago, or last few vintages, a lot of the best, most established regions of Australia, to me, have had some very boring Pinot Noir coming out. Yeah. You go, that's amazing. And I'm sure you're going to tell me some ridiculous price point.
It's around about 35 to 39 bucks.
So why would you spend $60 on something that you go, well, that wasn't...
And it'll age beautifully.
It'll age beautifully,
at least 5 to 10 years, easily.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Virgin close to the 5.
It's got time as well.
Everything's got time. We've got time in Africa.
No, I'm sorry.
We're on African time.
No, it's got time, but like oregano and thyme.
Oh, that time. Yeah, that as well.
That's what I'm...
Okay, we'll work with both of them.
This guy, seriously. Oh, Ross, these have been incredible wines. Like really beautiful wines. I'm so happy that we did this.
Should we keep going? I've got more wine in the car.
Yeah, I know. We should definitely... What did you guys...
I literally do have more wine in the car.
Would you guys like us to keep going? Is there something...